Something that you have to understand as a gifted man is that you genuinely cannot just date anyone. And I share this a lot on my page. I talk a lot about girls that are whimsical. I talk a lot about gifted women. And one of the things that you have to understand as a gifted man, as a man that carries high spiritual gifts, whether you're prophetic, whether just so many different things, if you're a man that carries high giftings, but even outside of that, if you're a man of authority, if you're a man of wealth, if you're a man of influence, one of the things that I have to tell you is there is a trap waiting for you at the door, and it is the spirit of lust. We see this all throughout scripture. David fell, Samson fell. There are so many men in the Bible that fell to this issue of the spirit of lust. And one thing about lust that I would tell you as a mentor, and this is the thing, you have to learn how to train your spirit and you have to learn how to train your eye. I have an academy for women and it's called P31 Academy, and I genuinely am obsessed with Proverbs 31. I believe that scripture is so powerful, and not just for women, but specifically for men. It was literally written for men. The reason that Proverbs 31 even exists because it was a king giving the wisdom that his mother gave him. So this is ancient wisdom coming from a king. And one of the first thing that he says in Proverbs 31 is, a wife of noble character who can find? Meaning a lot of the women that you are chasing, a lot of the women that you are trying to connect with, they are not women of noble character. And this is the thing. A lot of times society, system, structures, influence, they don't teach men that this is the type of women that you need to be walking with. If you're a man that wants to be married, if you're a man that's called to marriage, you want to be a successful husband. At the end of Proverbs 31, it talks about a woman that beauty is fleeting, charm is deceitful, but a woman that fears God is to be praised. It says that her husband called her blessed. A successful husband looked at his wife and called her blessed. And it didn't say anything about her body being tea. It didn't say anything about her looks. It said it was talking about her capacity to fear God. You have to understand this. And I'm not saying that looks aren't important. I'm not saying don't date women that you don't find attractive. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that there's something deeper that you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at her capacity to fear God. A king has to have somebody with authority. An authoritative man needs a woman with authority, and it all starts with God. I cannot emphasize this enough. This whole page, everything that I do is about God. God is the answer. God is the answer to a lot of our relationships. God is the answer to a lot of our problems. We need to navigate them in places of wisdom.